back here with another episode of Eagle Exclusive with the senior captain of the wrestling team, Mr.
Vinnie, Abbey.
Mr. Vinnie, Abbey, what weight class are you wrestling in this year?
I'm 150 this year.
And what year is this for wrestling?
I think it's number 13.
13. Wow, that's a lot of years, mister. Who is your biggest motivator when you're on the mat?
It's probably my little brother.
And why is that?
Gotta try to chase it, keep a competition in the house with him.
Does he kick your butt at the house, or do you kick his?
No, it's definitely me.
Sure. What is your record for the team this year so far?
Team is 18-0.
Perfect score?
Yeah.
And what is your personal record for all of high school?
I think it's 133-20.
I don't know what that ratio is, but it's pretty good. What does wrestling practice look like as a captain?
It's kind of like just leading the team.
Do you take lead, or is it more everyone's on the same level? Is that how your mentality is, or are the captains above?
No, definitely not above, but we're doing the right thing to make it.
You're just the leaders of the group.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Leaders.
Understood. And who is your biggest competitor this year? Not just this year, but all through high school. That one guy that you just can't get rid of. Who is that?
It's probably who beat me in the finals last year. It beat Darish Marines, but.
And what school does he go to?
Detroit Catholic Central.
When do you guys play Detroit Catholic Central this year?
Probably not till state finals.
You guys think you're going to win the state chip this year?
I do.
Are you? What's the ranking you guys have this year?
We're number 2 in D1. They're number 1.
So it's going to be a tough one.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, Vinny, thanks for coming on here. Come support our boys this week, and good luck.
Thank you.
Welcome back, and my name is Dino Jola, and I'm here with senior captain of varsity wrestling, James Butzier. James Butzier, what is your weight class you are in?
165.
How long have you been wrestling for?
About 10 years.
What is your biggest motivation?
Definitely my family, like having them be there for me every time and just knowing they're there for me. Definitely my biggest motivation.
Family's key. How's the season been going so far?
Really good. We haven't lost yet. We got a lot of state ranked wrestlers on the team looking to win the state championship this year.
Yep. How do you handle wrestling in your personal life?
Yeah, it's a lot. Definitely with cutting weight, everything, but it's definitely doable. I go home, do all my homework and school stuff, and just sleep and get ready for the next day.
Important question right here. What do you eat after weigh-ins?
Definitely a Pedialyte and some water, and I definitely get some Trop.
Tropical smoothie's good. Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
All right, we are here today with Will Darish. Will, how are you doing today?
Good. How about you?
Good. All right, so what weight class are you in, and how many years have you wrestled?
So at the beginning of the wrestling season, I started off at the 190-pound weight class, but then I cut down to the 175, so that's where I'm at right now. And I've wrestled since the 6th grade, I think, around there, on and off for a couple of years. And then once I got to high school, I really stuck with it. So
good stuff. So what drives you to keep wrestling?
Well, wrestling, it's one of those sports where it's got a little bit of a team and a little bit individual. And it's overall, I'd say, a pretty tough sport because it's physical, so you're always kind of cutting weight and monitoring that. You're getting beat up in practice and tournaments. And then it's a pretty long season as well, so it's hard to keep driving. But, when you're there working out with the guys all day, when you're with your teammates, it's pretty easy to just keep on grinding with them.
Yeah, sounds pretty brutal. So I hear you're a captain, huh?
Yep.
All right, so as a captain, what qualities do you think you possess?
Well, I've been wrestling for a number of years, so I know wrestling. And then just being down to earth with the guys, it's wrestling practice. It's not one of the most enjoyable things. So when something tough happens, you got to keep everybody motivated. And I think just being personal with the guys, saying it how it is, I think that's one of the qualities that I possess.
Yeah, for sure. So how do you handle your wrestling life and your personal life, keeping that good balance?
Yeah, wrestling, it's really the only day you get off is Sunday during the season, so it's kind of hard to keep everything else in your life going.
Yeah.
So with school right now, my schedule's not too bad, so I don't really have to worry about that. But it's not too hard, but once you get those days off and once you can have the time to yourself, it's nice to take it. So
yeah, for sure. So after these weigh-ins I hear about, what's your go-to meal?
Well, there's a smart idea and then there's a non-smart idea. So Like, I heard the analogy, your body is like a race car. If you put good fuel in it, you're going to perform well. If you don't, you're not. Like, in the past, I'd usually, like, pick out, like, go for a cheeseburger or something like that after a hard cut, and that just, it's not good for wrestling. So now it's fluids, so some Pedialyte or some electrolytes that are good and healthy, water, fruit. Like, I like eating a lot of watermelon and, like, cantaloupe and stuff like that, and then, like, getting some protein, so either a protein bar or some chicken.
That's what I like to hear. Good stuff. So, I wish you best of luck on the rest of the season, and appreciate your time today.
Thank you, Nevin.